After years of promising fans a pay-per-view, AEW All Elite Wrestling came to St. Louis for its pay-per-view debut. AEW Dynasty was the first of its kind and satisfied all the fans in attendance. I sat down with Tony Khan, the president and owner of AEW, to discuss his thoughts on the event, the success of the event, and the overall impact of St. Louis as a wrestling city.
It was fantastic. It was years ago that I promised St. Louis they would get a great pay-per-view, and I think we lived up to it in every way, shape, and form, and the crowd lived up to it too. St. Louis is a great wrestling city with an amazing, amazing history.
Avid wrestling fan and former wrestling podcast host Drew Cusimano tells us his thoughts on the event.
Amazing talent, amazing matches. The entire audience was on the edge of their seat for 99% of the show.
Many fans in attendance were calling the match between Bryan Danielson and Will Ospreay the greatest match they had ever seen.
Saw potentially the greatest wrestling match of all time with Will Ospreay and Bryan Danielson. So can't ask for too much more from a pay-per-view like AEW Dynasty. So
Tonight was by far the biggest attendance AEW's ever had. We had an amazing crowd, and I think one of the best shows we've ever done, and put our stamp and an indelible moment for AEW.
A major highlight from the show included Swerve Strickland defeating Samoa Joe in the main event to become the first African-American world champion, a goal he had set many years before.
I'm excited for AEW to come back to St. Louis. And
when asked if a pay-per-view would be returning to St. Louis soon, Tony Khan said that all the pay-per-views have already been announced for this year. For Lindenwood News, I am Jack Garner.